So as we're driving up the highway of death, also known as the Sierra de Muertos, we stopped in for our first coffee break. It's about 7 in the morning now, and we stopped at a little little roadside stand so we can get some coffee and a little bit of pastries. Then we're gonna hit the road and head on up to a coffee farm. Sodas are like a little local truck stop where people go and get breakfast, lunch, and they also are a great spot with a great view depending on where you're located. This one here has some fresh fruit.
Yes.
Inside here, we're getting some coffee. What's up, everyone? Eating bananas. And then you walk out back around the corner here, and boom. When you're driving, you never know what you're gonna see, right, Rosen?
Yep, you never know.
Check this out. Boom. Boom, like a boom, boom, boom. Check out this bridge. Over the river, a little waterfall down there. Other than that, it's Mr. John Adams videoing over there.
Hey, sorry, I ruined your shot.
Oh, no, that's all right. I like those.
Pretty cool, huh?
There you go. Look at that. Absolutely amazing. We're in the cloud forest up here, actually driving through the clouds. So driving in Costa Rica, when you get to the top of the mountain here in the cloud forest, you're actually in the clouds. We're like 10,000 feet above the ocean. The temperature went from 24 degrees Celsius early this morning. It's probably like 26 down to right now it's 6 degrees Celsius. So, oh boy, we're hitting some clouds, some wind clouds. It's down to 5 degrees Celsius. Boom, we're in the clouds. We just came down from the mountain, heading down into the city of Santiago. How was that drive there?
Starting to get a little sore. How about that? Yeah, up and down in the clouds and right. Yeah. Cold and cold, right? 6 degrees Celsius from what? 30?
30 degrees Celsius, right? Crazy.
And now we're running from.
Now look at this view. Once again.
Low tonight is 52.
Costa Rica, baby.
Now.
Picking some coffee beans?
Perfect coffee bean, ready to dry.
So this is pretty cool. Up on top of the coffee farm are these little Airbnbs. And you can stay here for around 200 bucks a night with $1 million view. The weather is perfect just to sit back and relax. This would be an amazing spot to disconnect. So we're now taking a group photo on the patio deck of the Airbnb. I mean, check that out. Who wouldn't want to stay in a place like that? So over back here, Justin is roasting the coffee. They do it 2 different ways. One's gas, one's electric.
22 minutes.
Yes. If you ever get a chance, make sure you come see this place in Costa Rica. Only 1 hour away from the airport. Absolutely amazing experience. Tim, what do you think about this coffee plantation place?
I gotta bring my wife back here. This is the most unbelievable. Look at this stuff. Look at this. Where have you ever seen something like this? Look at the the bananas. Look at the bananas. You see the bananas? The banana plants. You can pick your own coffee beans right over here.
Boom.
Pick them when they're red. You pick them when they're red. Let me show you. Come on with me. All right, cool. There's some red ones over here, right?
Some red ones.
And you got to get down in here. Like here, right here. It's a red one, right? You pick a bean, you pick it, twist it off, and you pick it off. And that's it. And you take it and you put it in the basket and you bring them over here. And they let them sit out there. And they dry out. And you peel the skins off because there's shells on them.
So we just pulled into La Fortuna waterfall. 500 stairs to go down to the bottom. The waterfall is around 150 foot tall. This is not my first time coming here. I believe it's the first time for all these guys here. I know of him because he hasn't been to Costa Rica. And Tom, you didn't come here last time?
First time.
But
Fortuna.
What waterfalls did you go to up here?
We did the tours.
You
did
just
the
did
sloth
tours.
tour, we did the bird watching tour, and then we did the night tour when we were here.
So many activities. So when you get to spots like this, you want to make sure you get here early before all the tour buses and all the cars show up with people. Sometimes you wind up having hundreds of people here, and it's very hard to get photos with yourself and your group in front of the waterfalls. Plus, it's great to enjoy nature when it's really quiet and not a whole bunch of people around. Wow, check that out. I've seen this many a times, but I can't wait to see the faces of my friends when they see this. Sean, it's crazy. You could swim in there. You're allowed to swim in there. It's awesome. Now you can really see the size of this waterfall. When Sean Frost stands in front of this thing, that is 150 foot tall. And the sound of it in real life and the power of that water is absolutely incredible. What do you think about that sound?
Speechless, buddy.
Let me let Sean take this in for a little bit and turn this camera off. If you really want to enjoy this place, La Fortuna Waterfall, get yourself here. We did do some fishing earlier in the trip, but one of the main reasons for us coming to Costa Rica is to check out sites like this. This is not buildable in someone's backyard. It's 150 foot tall. I mean, unless you're a billionaire. But what we like to do is down below, there's gonna be littler waterfalls that actually we can mimic when we build in your backyard. And myself and the other guys are out here studying the ways the water flows through rocks, how the frame boulders go. And we've been doing that a lot on this trip. Later on today, we're gonna be going to Tabacon Thermal Hot Springs, and that place is absolutely amazing. My favorite place in the world. Tons and tons of waterfalls. Stay tuned for that. Don't miss it, because I'm telling you, it is absolutely epic. Look at these guys. All excited about the big waterfall here. Absolutely amazing. Man, that's some sheer power in the jungle. Check out this waterfall from down below. In a little bit, we'll be actually swimming in that pool over there. It's amazing when you look up into the jungle and see that pouring down on you. The vines over there, I mean, this place is spectacular. Come down below from that massive waterfall up above. It's crystal clear blue water river. Oh, there's tons of rainbow bass in here. That's why I told you guys to bring your snorkel equipment. It's a little warmer over here too. Tons of fish. One of my favorite parts is all the waterfalls up the river. It's really cool. It gives us tons of inspiration for building stuff in your backyard. I was talking about this before. My favorite spot is over here where you can actually walk and check out the cool little waterfalls. How the water's pooling through the rocks here. We got Mr. Bubba Hogan over here relaxing in the waterfalls. This is a really cool little spot to go scuba diving. Tons of little fish all over the place. Crystal clear water from that La Fortuna waterfall. It's so crazy how you could just hop rock to rock and be standing in the middle of the stream with water rushing around you. This place is absolutely amazing. There's my buddy Sean over there. And now you can really see he's about, oh geez, 6 foot tall. And look at the size of the waterfall compared to him. And you can really see the immense size of this waterfall. The splash is taller than him, and that goes way up to the top of the jungle floor.
This is by far the best place on earth I've ever been. I can't wait to come back here with my wife. She's gonna be blown away. This is sick. You gotta come here. La Fortuna.
So it's quite an adventure. What did you think of that, Bubba?
496 more steps to go.
So La Fortuna waterfall did not disappoint. Now we're heading over to Tabacon Thermal Hot Springs, one of my favorite places in Costa Rica. We could definitely use some relaxation in some hot water. We could definitely use some hot water after this long vacation. We just got done eating lunch and the clouds have cleared. Volcano Arenal is fully visible. Really hard to see this sometimes with cloud cover. And these guys are getting to experience it on their first time up to La Fortuna. Get some good photos, boys. This is a rarity. Day 6 of our adventure. We decided to get up this morning and head to Mystico Hanging Bridges. Suspension bridges through the treetops with views of the volcano. It's really cool how the railings are actually made out of concrete, but with the moss growing on it, it looks like actual sticks from the forest. Really great craftsmanship and totally blends into the nature here. We love looking at stuff like this, right, Sean?
Amazing. Look at this tree.
In the moss,
You get 100
the ferns, and we love replicating this kind of feeling when we're building our waterfalls. It brings that natural look right into your backyard. What is this thing, Bri?
Looks like a wild boar. This is 8 meters, 20 meters high.
I don't see any tusks on it.
No, I see bacon.
One thing about Costa Rica, they really love the nature here. This tour has a lot of information about different birds. If you like, you can also get a guide. We are just walking around, checking out the bridges, checking out the landscape. Being able to come on a bridge like this and look right over the edge. In the jungle, stuff grows wild. Check out this tree root right here. It's gotta be, wow, 30, 40 foot long. And then it just runs up into the hillside. The suspension bridges are so cool. We are hundreds of feet up in the air. It feels like on top of the trees. You hear water flowing down below, but you cannot see it. This is absolutely crazy. My good friend Brian Rosen up there from Delco Pods and Water Features is afraid of heights, but you know what this is? This is all about team building, and he's being a champion crossing across a bridge. Super proud of that guy right there. Getting out of your comfort zone is one thing we like to do on these types of trips. It builds character and shows that you can do anything. Check out the size of these cables. And then they anchor them back into a rock just like that. They're pretty stable, but they do sway a little bit. So this bridge here is the Waterfall Bridge, and we are 45 meters above the ground and traveling over a distance of 92 meters. These are so cool, swaying back and forth, way up in the sky. You can hear the water rushing down below. You're almost there, buddy. You're almost there. Wow, took almost 4 minutes to cross that bridge.
4 minutes of hell.
Oh, that was amazing, Brian. Breathe easy.
Dude, that's terrifying.
This guy's absolutely terrified of heights, but you know what? There's only one way to overcome your fears.
Yes, run the other way. Do not go anywhere with Tim.
We were just on that waterfall suspension bridge, and now we're walking down below to see what the waterfall actually looks like. We were over 300 feet above the jungle floor then, so we're walking down a path. I don't think we can go swimming here, but we're still able to do some research. So we got down here to the waterfall, and where is that bridge that we just walked over? Oh my gosh. Way up there in the sky. I just love how the waterfalls are all over this country. This place is a little more touristy than I like. It's still worthwhile to see the waterfall pouring down from the jungle. I love how the water's been coming down and washing away right down and making a twist and coming towards us. Washing away the rock all the time. I just love how the sound of that water is crashing down. Thousands of gallons of water. And this was the sound that we were hearing from above as we walked along the tallest suspension bridge here in the park.
I'm telling you, buddy, it's just amazing. I don't have any words. No words, man.
Everywhere you turn, there's waterfalls, animals, jungle.